Hi, this is Paul Willman with Fairfield Chiropractic, and I'm here to welcome Lindsey Steinhilber, physical therapist, to our office. Lindsey joined us back in August of 2021, and I'm a little slow, so we're just now getting around to making a video and talking to her. But I wanted to introduce her to our Cypress community, and so we're going to get to know a little bit about her. Hey, Lindsey.
Thank you. Hey, thank you for the introduction. I really appreciate this.
Hey, it's great to have you here. We love having Lindsey with us, and we've had a lot of positive feedback on her so far. But like I said, I want to introduce her to the wider community. So, Lindsey, why don't you tell us a little bit about your physical therapy experience? You look young, but I know you've also got a lot of experience.
Yes, so I'm what they call seasoned at this point. I've actually been around for a little while. I've been doing physical therapy for 14 years, and all of it in the orthopedic field.
Excellent.
Yes.
That's cool. So you've also done some work prior to this. You did work more in a hospital setting though, right?
Yes, it was a hospital-based outpatient setting.
Okay.
So really nothing in the hospital. It was all outpatient, very similar to what you do here.
Excellent.
Yes.
And Lindsey's merged in great with our office and doing a great job of melding in and making yourself useful and getting some problems fixed that even I've had trouble fixing. We've sent them over to her, and she's fixed them right up. So we're thankful for that. Lindsey, you have a lot of initials or a lot of letters after your name. Can you tell the people what that means?
Absolutely, yes. So PT is physical therapist. DPT is Doctor of Physical Therapy. So I have a doctorate degree in physical therapy. That's what I graduated out of PT school with. And then MTC is Manual Therapy Certification. So that is from the University of St. Augustine, and that is a specialization in manual therapy. Manual therapy is the hands-on manipulation and mobilization of the joints and tissues to help the body to move much more optimally.
There you go. And for my patients who are watching this, that's similar to what I do as far as what we call the adjustment or manipulation. She does it. That also includes the mobilization or a little less thrust and force into it. So what I do, she actually does a lot of it as well. What I really love about that is you have two slightly different perspectives. As a physical therapist, she has a little different perspective and a little different training than what I do. And so it allows us a broader scope, and we can walk into each other's offices and go, hey, I'm having this issue with a patient. What are your thoughts on it? Or I just send them over to her, let them take a look. Like, I'm going to have you evaluate and see what I'm missing if something's going wrong. And then the same thing can happen back my way. And so we love having that greater perspective and view at our office. So Lindsey, what is it that you love most about being a physical therapist?
Helping people and being with people. That's the best part. It is so fabulously rewarding to see people start their journey where they are and then get them to move better and move more comfortably and return to the activities that they enjoy doing.
Exactly. And that's why we hired Lindsey, because we have that same idea right at this office. It's get active, be active. And just in talking to Lindsey before this ever happened, we had a very similar thought process on that idea, is just getting movement. So Lindsey, I want to ask you now, though, in regards to all of that you do in physical therapy, what's your favorite issue or problem that you love to treat?
Oh, there's so many. Like, the body is so fantastic. It's really hard to choose just one.
I understand.
Really hard. I really love like sacrum and lumbar spine, but I really love the extremities or the arms and the legs. So if I had to hone in on one for today, definitely foot and ankle.
Yeah, and why?
Foot and ankle. Oh, it's such a unique joint, and there's so many pieces. It's like solving a puzzle.
It's really a challenging puzzle, isn't it?
It is a challenging puzzle, but it's so rewarding because we're on our feet. The majority of us, we either stand, we're walking. When we exercise, the first thing that comes to mind is let's maybe take a walk or take a run. And when that is uncomfortable and we can't do those things, then that limits our movement. That limits how healthy we can be.
And it has a huge implication for everything else up the chain, right?
That's our foundation. So if our foundation of what's connecting us to the floor isn't working correctly, then we're going to have issues up the chain.
Absolutely. All right. So now that you've picked a favorite, I want you to show our followers or those who are watching today, I want you to show them an exercise that you love to use to help people with their ankle issues. Can you do that for us?
Yes, absolutely.
All right.
So the one that comes to mind would be a single leg stance, and I'll demonstrate here in a minute. The whole purpose behind this is to get the muscles around the ankle working, and it's in a natural environment to what the foot does anyways. So I'm going to demonstrate this, and I'm going to be kind of picky about some of the techniques, and that's my thing. I'm a little picky about that, but we'll give it to you in the correct version.
All right, so I'm going to rotate just a little bit so we can see Lindsey. So you have to back up a little bit.
So I'm going to back up so you can see. I'm going to use the chair because at home you might want to use a chair or you might want to use a ball for a little bit of support. So whichever ankle is or whichever foot is the one that bothers you and feels a little weak, we're going to do a single leg stand. So I'm going to say that it's my right foot over here. And what we're going to do is simply lift the left foot up, and we're going to have a slight bend through the knee. And we're also going to keep our hip right in alignment through our body. So we're not going to let it go out to the side. We're going to bring it all right in. And that helps get ankle stability. It's working on knee and hip stability as well. If you can't maintain this, use a chair, use a wall, or something else. Usually what I give is about a 30-second hold, or set a timer and hold as long as you can. If you lose your balance, that's okay. Just get right back in that position until the time's up.
Awesome. That's great. So Lindsey's now at our office. She is here currently 3 days a week, and she's taking appointments. So I just want to take a moment to introduce her to you. Thank you, Lindsey, for coming on. Neither one of us love being in front of the camera, but we just wanted you to get to know Lindsey and know she's here to help the Cypress community. Thanks, Lindsey.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thank you, everyone. And that brings it into our video. If you're interested in having Lindsey work on you, give us a call at the office at 281-256-8100 here at Fairfield Chiropractic. Thanks. There you go.